What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Man, here we go again with one of these Hail Mary go arguments. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all heard what Rich Paul said. I ain't gotta play it, right? Y'all heard it, right? Now, yeah, LeBron was the most scrutinized player. I agree with that 100%. 100%. But that don't got nothing to do with the GOAT conversation to me. And a lot of your scrutiny was self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to take some personal responsibility for being scrutinized. You know what I'm saying? All that the chosen one and some of the moves you made going from this team to that team, like, that's going to get scrutinized in the media. You know what I mean? You put that pressure on yourself. Nah, did you live up to the pressure? Yeah, coming out of high school, 19, and to accomplish what you accomplished? Yeah, you lived up to it. But that don't mean you the GOAT. It just means you became a great player and you had a lot of pressure on you since high school. You maximized the opportunity. That's what that means. But the same way you get scrutinized by the media, that same media pretty much created the GOAT conversation. Because the vast majority who think you the GOAT are casual fans. The main group of people that the media manipulates into thinking whatever they want them to think are who? Casual fans. So you gotta take the good with the bad. So you're gonna get scrutinized by this small little pocket of media that's subjective when it comes to basketball. But then you're going to get a whole blind following of millions of people who actually think there is a GOAT conversation. So you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the media, you got to live with the good and the bad. Because when people was being 100% subjective, there was no media constantly pumping these opinions in people's head, a lot of people wouldn't even have you better than Kobe. If you really want to call a spade, a lot of people wouldn't even have you past Kobe. This whole number 2 all time is like, it's like when you catch a charge and you settle out of court. You know what I'm saying? People didn't settle out of court. Well, all right, we'll let them say 2. All right, it was really the settle out of court spot. It wasn't like the spot for real. It was like, wasn't nobody trying to give you 1. So it was like, all right, we're going to settle out of court with 2. You know what I'm saying? That was where 2 came in. It was the settle out of court spot because you've been you can't prove a case, but you constantly give more evidence against the case. Like you can't be in court to beat a case and getting charges, you know what I'm saying, on that same case. You know what I mean? You constantly do stuff throughout your career to prove why you not that. It's hard to actually get compared to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know. So in that same media, they try to curve it and they try to, you know, switch it around and use stats and use this and use that. But that strategy works for your casual fans, though. It works. Them your blind followers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Joes, the dudes never been in the layup line for real. You know what I'm saying? Can't walk and chew gum. It worked for them. You know what I'm saying? It worked for them. Not saying you ain't got fans that can hoop, but they be more subjective. They're not as easily, you know, Their opinion, they got their own, they formulate their own opinion. They don't let the media totally form their opinion. So, you know, like I said, you can't complain about the same engine that helps you. You know what I'm saying? That same engine that scrutinize and critique and all of that is the same one that created the GOAT conversation. And without that same media that created the GOAT conversation, it wouldn't be no GOAT conversation. So you can't have it both ways. All right, that's my main input on that topic. So I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.